I'm Luke La Volpe and I'm delighted to be brand ambassador of Spiritfilled. My name is Luke La Volpe, I'm 27 years old, I'm a singer-songwriter from Bathgate. I've been playing since I was about 9, up and down the country. It's my absolute pleasure to be the brand ambassador for Spiritfilled. Whiskey and music have been intertwined for decades and decades in music, and I want to keep carrying on that torch and keep whiskey in music, because I love whiskey and I love music. But it just feels like it's a really good option for me, and it's great to work with the guys. From a young age, I was taught by my grandfather to listen to old swing singers like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, even Elvis to an extent, and that kind of shaped the way I projected my voice from a young age. Even the way that Sinatra and that used to play on stage with the Rat Pack, and they'd have a crystal glass of whiskey, just that aspect of the classiness of that really attracted me to sing like that. Writing's difficult. It's not something that you can just decide on Tuesday I'm going to go write a song. Like, to me, it kind of comes out here from a different place. You get inspired. But it's a very spiritual thing for me. Even the tasting of a whiskey is kind of like telling a story when you're describing it. You know what I mean? So songwriting and tasting is the exact same thing. When I think of whiskey, it always reminds me of like Christmas time, being with a close family. And I was speaking earlier about my grandfather. He was the man that taught me to sing, and towards the end of his life he got Alzheimer's, and it was kind of hard to see him go, but he was the man that always, even toward the very last stage, he'd sit with him, have a whiskey, and even the whiskey would kind of bring back his memory and the times, and it was just like, sharing that moment with him was why I really love whiskey. I met Spiritfilled through a friend of mine. He invited me to a cheese and whiskey tasting night. And then Spiritfilled then asked me to play it that night. So it was quite interesting when I turned up to have the cheese and whiskey. It was great, and I totally fell in love with the whiskey and totally fell in love with the guys that were involved in it, and we just kind of hit it off, and from there I've been wanting to be involved ever since. I wrote and recorded the Lifelines EP with Ian Archer, the Snow Patrol guitarist. He's a great guy. Speaking of the tour, I'm actually on tour right now. I'm in the Courtyard Theatre in London, supporting Murdo Mitchell. This is the final day of the tour. It's been an interesting experience, to say the least. But the next tour we're on is the Music Venues Trust Tour, which is in support of small grassroots venues. There was 9 venues that were about to close during the space of this year, and we managed to save them. So we're going to go play those venues in support of the Music Venues Trust. Spiritfilled, with Mythical Beasts especially, that was the whiskey I was introduced to at first. They're an indie brand, and I'm an indie artist obviously, and I quite like the almost underdog story of trying to get into the big industry. Even the word Mythical Beasts, it's kind of poetic, and it kind of makes your imagination run a little bit. The combination is perfect. I think it's going to be a great pairing.